So then, transfer deadline day, and a chance to work my magic with Bray Wanderers with £9,697. That kind of killed my mood a little bit quickly there. What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Saving Bray. This is the 13th episode of this series, and in today's episode it is indeed transfer deadline day with Bray Wanderers. The January transfer deadline day has come, and of course this is the final day to make transfers to try and keep Bray Wanderers in the Premier League come the end of the season. But of course, with the budget we got right here, £9,695, the chance of us finding a player that could turn our season around and keep us above the drop zone single-handedly is pretty slim. We're going to put all the money in the wage budget, and we're going to hopefully find one player on the free agents or loan list that could potentially do a decent job for us between now and the end of the season. But don't get your hopes up, I'm not, and we'll just have to wait and see, take it as it comes, and hopefully we might find someone, but again, it's quite unlikely, but we'll see. Anyway, going to play deadline day today, and also one or two games, and we'll see. Maybe we could pull off an amazing signing that could do a fantastic job for us and keep Bray Wanderers in the Premier League. So let's get straight down to it then. Deadline day has arrived. There are 10 hours in deadline day, of course, and whenever transfer deadline day comes around in my careers, the first thing I always do is look to see in our squad, first 11 bench and reserves, what areas could be improved with the budget we currently have. Now with Bray, obviously all the areas could be improved, but the budget is really low, as we know. So signing new players to improve this team is possible, but it could be quite difficult. Now the first 11 is, in my opinion, as strong as it could be right now. I don't think we could sign someone with the wage budget we have that could improve our first 11. I don't see that happening, to be honest. We might get lucky, but it's highly unlikely. So I think we'll keep the first 11 as it is, but I wouldn't mind a new player for the bench. Now, obviously this season, as you guys know, our main problem has been goals. We've only scored a few goals this season. We are the league's lowest scorers. Ricketts has only scored one all season long. Kelly's only scored one all season long. McDonough's got two. One shouldn't have been credited to him, but it was. He scored both against West Ham. And of course, Lookman is our top scorer right now. So a new goal scorer would be good. Now, this is a list of all the strikers currently in the free agents pool right now, but the one big problem we have is I've only scouted a couple of them, and most of them are unknown for their overalls, if you will. We can see their summary and we can see their range of attributes, but we don't know exactly how good they could be. But even the ones that do look semi-alright from the range of attributes we can see initially, like this geezer, for example, we wouldn't be able to afford them anyway because they want a wage increase. I mean, they're not even getting paid anything right now, but they still want a wage increase. They want to be up in their salary expectations, if you will, and we can't afford that. This guy wants 15 grand a week. We can't afford that, even though he looks semi-alright. So because of that, I'm not going to take a gamble on some of the players we could potentially afford. They may turn out to be rubbish and not worth our cash. So because of that, these guys are relatively unknown for me. So we're going to leave them as they are and not bother going in. I mean, some of them probably are very unproven and wouldn't really get a contract anywhere else. I mean, this guy, for example, has got a suit on. He's probably got a job interview at his local Primark because no football team will offer him a contract. So because of that, we're not going to bother going in for these unknown guys. Is that Jackie Chan Singh? Jackie Chan? That is one hell of a first name. I'm tempted to offer this guy a contract due to his first name. Can we afford him? Yes, we can afford him. Ooh, can we? Yeah, we can. We can afford Jackie Chan. We could have Jackie Chan here at Bray. Listen, mate, I know you've got a job interview at Primark, but just hold on a second, because we might have to get you on the ferry to Bray. Jackie Chan, I want to sign you for your first name alone. Jackie Chan Singh. I mean, yeah, just, like, the first name is quite appealing to me. And the fact he's in a suit means he means business. So, I'm tempted to offer this guy a contract. You know, I really am. Right, he's on the shortlist, and I love the fact I've shortlisted him for the fact he's wearing a suit in his first name. But he's on the shortlist, and we shall see. 5'7", 4-star, weak foot, 3-star skills. Like Ricketts, striker and RM for positions. Right-footed player, 5'7", 23 years old. I'm so tempted. Like, I am so tempted to get this guy into Bray just because of his first name and the fact he's wearing a suit. Alright, well, enough of that. Let's just go to the loan list now and see if we can find someone who's probably a bit well known compared to that guy. So let's look down the list of loanees on the Premier League, and should go for the striker role as well. And it's already on the striker role, isn't it? So we'll see who we can find here. Alex Iwobi of Arsenal, very quick. Looks quite all right for a 19-year-old, I suppose. Jakubiak of Watford, don't think I ever used him on Watford Milan career. Islam Farouz, also quite a quick youngster, quite a lot of quick young strikers. This guy used to play for Northampton, Cobblers, no it's true. Josh De Silva played against me in this series, didn't really think much of him though. I hear Nacho. I hear Nacho. We're signing him. I hear Nacho on loan. Yes, please. Oh wait, no, we can't afford him. All right, let's look at some more players. Luka Belic, Mikael Mandron. Ooh, Marcus Rashford, eh? From Manchester United. Why did I say A? He's not Canadian. Marcus Rashford. Now, where have I heard that name before? We'll put him on the shortlist as well, alongside Jackie Chan. But that's really interesting, man, because don't forget, our next game is actually against Arsenal at home. So Marcus Rashford, he made his Premier League debut at home to Arsenal, scored 2 goals. Could he do the same for Bray? That would be interesting. Anyway, enough of that. McBurney from Swansea, Ryan Seeger from the Saints, Sam Gallagher from the Saints was actually quite an interesting one. 6'4", a different option off the bench. I could swear he opted to play for Scotland. Maybe I got that wrong. Either way, Gallagher on loan would not be a bad choice. Can we afford him? We could afford him, so let's put Gallagher on there as well. He's a different option. Like, Rashford's the most well-known now, I suppose. Sam Gallagher is the guy... Oh, no, it's not sure. Sam Gallagher is the guy that is a different option. You know, using the height. We don't really have too many players that have got height and strength here. So Gallagher's a different option. And, of course, Jackie Chan's got the name. Thierry Ambrose, no way. No way, Thierry Ambrose. We're getting him. Ambrose is in. I'm sorry. If we've learned anything from Club and Country World, Thierry... Oh, no, we can't afford him either, for goodness sake. Now, Tyler Roberts is a name I've heard. Apparently, he grows quite nicely in career mode, and he's got good finishing. Let's see if we could possibly loan in Tyler Roberts for a season and take a look at him. We could do that. We could get Tyler Roberts in for a season. That is definitely something we could do. We'll put him on the shortlist. He's got a player face as well. Put him on the shortlist. See how we feel. Jeremy Boga plays striker now? When did that change get made? Could potentially loan him in. I mean, he's a great playmaker in my Paris FC save. So, you know, maybe him playing striker, you know, taking it one step further. We'll put him on the shortlist. Why not? Yusuf Benali. Now, this guy has got some really decent stats, and we could afford him. I mean, like, we don't have a scout report on him, but you can just tell this guy's got some really nice stats. This guy is going on that shortlist. Alright, so that's it then. We've got 6 strikers to choose between. Jackie Chan, Marcus Rashford, Sam Gallagher, Tyler Roberts, Jeremy Boga, and Yusuf Benali as well. These 5 here would be loan players, and Jackie Chan would join Bray on a permanent deal. Honestly, I don't know who to sign, so this is going to take some thinking. Now, my best way of analysing all these players is obviously going to be quite difficult, but I would say that based on the top stats of all the players right here, the number 1 pick would surely be Yusuf Benali. He looks like he's got the best range of stats to begin with compared to all these guys. So I'd say Benali is probably the best one to go for the overall. Jeremy Boga, though, is one of the only players here who I have experience with. In fact, he's the only player I have experience with, so that could potentially be a good help for me in my favour, knowing I've used this guy before. Tyler Roberts is a name who I've seen thrown about loads of times. Apparently, he's got some really good growth, so definitely someone to consider. He's very quick, good penalties, and good finishing stat as well, between 70 and 80 to begin with, just 17 years old. Sam Gallagher is a different option off the bench, 6'4", strong. Don't really have a player like that, so we'd fit a different kind of mould we could look for. Marcus Rashford, of course, bursting onto the scene for Manchester United. Could he do the same for Bray Wanderers? I'd imagine it'd be quite an interesting signing to make. And then Jackie Chan just has an awesome name and he wears a suit. I can't believe I'm doing this. I can only sign one of these players, and all of them I'm confident would be better than this guy. But I'm signing him because his first name is Jackie Chan and he's wearing a suit. That's why I'm signing him. I can't believe this. I mean, if nothing else, this will be interesting. The whole point of this series is that I make it interesting. And Jackie Chan is interesting. I don't think any of us can ever deny that. This is going to define me as a YouTuber from now on. Like, I'm no longer considered a good career mode player. I'm going to be known as the guy that signed an Indian striker because he was wearing a suit and had the first name Jackie Chan. It's done. And just like that, my fate has been sealed. I'm going to put in loan bids for these strikers anyway, and, you know, just see, maybe we could possibly sell someone and you know, we could sign one of these guys on loan as well. I mean, I'm not going to get my hopes up, but you never know. So I'll put all the loan offers in right now, and I'll just show you them going past on the screen. Again, if we do sell a player, we would be able to get one of these guys to come in on loan as well, but it does require selling a player, and here at Bray that's quite unlikely due to our very small squad. Alright, so 6 new emails. I would imagine they've all said yeah. So all the players can come in then. We can either have Benali, Boga, Roberts, Gallagher, Rashford, or Jackie Chan Singh. 6 players right here. We can only have one, but my mind is pretty much made up. It's been made up ever since I laid eyes on the guy's suit. You know, that's what did it for me. So, I can't believe I'm doing this. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 players on transfer list. If we just sell one of these players, we can bring in one of the other guys in on loan. You know, that's all we need. Preferably Kelly as well. Get a striker out, bring a new one in. That's all we need. Just one of these guys to go, and we get a new player in as well as Jackie Chan. See, the thing is, guys, these 5 strikers right here don't care about Bray Wanderers. These 5 strikers right here do not care about Bray Wanderers. All they care about is going somewhere where they can apply their trade, put themselves in the shop window, show what they can do, go back to their clubs, try and establish a first team place, otherwise move on to something better and something bigger. They see Bray Wanderers as a stepping stone. Jackie Chan sees Bray Wanderers as an opportunity for him to become a legend at this club. He wants to become a Bray Wanderers legend. He's still wearing the suit, and that's what's doing it for me. It's that drive, it's that ambition, it's Jackie Chan Singh. He's got my vote, he's coming in. He's going to become a Bray Wanderers legend. You know, I tried to make a humorous situation there just because I wanted this to be a little bit funny, but now I've actually done it. I actually don't want him as much as the other guys. What have I done? What have I actually done? Marcus Rashford scored 2 against Arsenal. Sam Gallagher is tall and strong, and something we don't have at Bray and could definitely do with. Tyler Roberts has really good growth apparently. Jeremy Boga is really good at my club and country save. And obviously Benali has some really sick stats. I've signed a guy for the fact he's wearing a suit. What have I done? He's 57 overall and 23 years old. Valued at £130,000. I have never had a feeling of instant regret like this before, other than the night I lost my virginity. I can't believe I've done this. I've never done something so stupidly spontaneous like this in the game before. I've never done this before. What have I done? The novelty's gonna wear off really quickly. Like, the novelty is going to wear off really, really quickly. It's like, you know, for the first couple episodes, we were like, oh, he's in a suit, you know, it's funny. And then we go the whole season without seeing him score a single goal, and he turns out to be even worse than Toss St. Ricketts. And then we will regret it when Bray Wanderers finish in 20th place and get relegated, and everyone will remember the episode where I chose Jackie Chan Singh due to his first name and the fact he's wearing a suit over 5 other strikers that would have been way better. Still, you know, we don't know. We don't know how good he could be. I mean, we can see his stats and know he's terrible, but does that mean he's going to be terrible in game? Probably yes is the answer to that, but let's not think about it and let's just move on with our lives. Alright, enough of this. I can't sit here and just think about it for the rest of my life. To be fair, he is better than McDonough and Kelly. To be fair, he is better than both of them. And I said I wanted a striker or someone to sit on the bench and improve the bench. He improves the bench. It may only be by 1 rating, but he improves it. So, you know, I win, sort of. What have I done? Like, what have I actually done? No one's gonna do... like, this is the worst thing about it. Like, I'm really hopeful that people will find this funny and unique and make the series more interesting. That's what I want it to be. I want this series to be interesting. But I'm also really worried that a lot of you guys are going to be like, that is the stupidest thing you have ever done in your entire life. But it's happened, alright? Move on. Look, come the end of the season, when Bray Wanderers finish in 17th place and survive by a point, because Jackie Chan scored the winning goal on the final game of the season in stoppage time, I'll be the one laughing, right? So everyone just remember that. It's very unlikely that any of those things will ever happen, but, you know, it might. We're not the league's lowest goal scorers. I thought we were. Norwich have got 18, we got 19. I got it wrong. There's a positive. Can everyone forget the fact I've signed Jackie Chan now? Right then, here we go. 9 hours left in deadline day. Can I sell a player to bring in someone else on loan? Probably not. Right, 7 hours to go after this. Come on, game. Just all I need is one of my players to get sold. Come on, give me an email, come on. This is just genuinely awful because every single time I press the X button, a little part of me dies inside, and a big part of my hope for Bray Wanderers staying up also withers and dies inside. Someone please let me sign one of these strikers on loan. Oh yes, we got an email in the inbox. That's got to be someone coming in. Yes, Curtis Murphy. I don't know who you are. I don't think I've ever used you before. Longford Town. You may well have saved my bacon. Should I gamble? Should I gamble and go for 25 grand? Like, I don't think it will matter too much, but it could potentially be the difference between us signing a better player or not. Let's just everyone just calm down. Right, if we accept this bid, £2,578 comes into the wage budget, plus about an extra £100 or so. What are these guys wanting again? Rashford wants £2,250. This is the guy I really want, Benali right here. But we could afford Rashford. We could afford Roberts as well. And Boga. So, yeah, we may as well just accept it. I'm just thinking, if we got that extra 5 grand in the transfer budget, that right there would definitely get it to 3 grand. I'm almost certain it would. And then I could sign Benali, who's the guy I really want. So, oh god, don't tell. Am I really going to risk it over 5 grand? Am I really going to risk the possibility of signing a player on loan over 5 grand? Really? Is that what I'm going to do? Why am I surprised I'm doing this? I just signed Jackie Chan ahead of 5 other better strikers. Why am I surprised I'm risking this? There is literally no logical reason to press the X button right now. Yep, I've done it. I know what's gonna happen now. Longford Town are gonna come back to us and say we don't believe that player is worth that much. I just know it. Just wait. Everyone, just wait. Here we go with the next X. Here we go. Wait for it. I know it's happening. You know it's gonna happen as well. That's it. I'm done. I can't believe it. 5 grand. 5 grand. What was I thinking? Oh my god. I actually don't believe this. It was 5 grand. And I'm confident that it would have meant we could have had the 3 grand I wanted. But I've thrown away. Let me just explain what I've just thrown away. Jeremy Boga on a 1-year loan. Tyler Roberts on a 1-year loan. Or Marcus Rashford on a 1-year loan. I have just thrown that away for the sake of £5,000. Well, that's it then. Unless we get a bid in the next hour, it's officially done. So unless we get one bid in the next hour, it's all over, because no matter what happens, we won't be able to complete the deals on time. So this is it now. The next X settles it. If we get a bid, we can still do it. If we don't, it's over. And it's over. There's no bid. It's done. It's over. I've blown it. I've choked on deadline day. This is a new low. I've now got 3 Indian players who I have literally no knowledge of, when I could have had Marcus Rashford, Tyler Roberts or Jeremy Boga. Mental. It's done. My deadline day is over, and I have literally just choked. I don't know how to feel. I really don't know how to feel. Hello, is that Primark? I was just wondering whether you'd want Jackie Chan Singh back for his job interview this afternoon, because I know I just kidnapped him and took him to Bray on a ferry, but I'm actually not too keen on him anymore. The position's been filled. Who's taking the job then? Marcus Rashford, get out! I've choked on deadline day when I had 10 hours to wrap up a signing for someone, and I chose Jackie Chan Singh. Well then, let's look around the league, see what everyone did. How did everyone get on in transfer deadline day and in this January transfer window? Not a lot of clubs did too much, in all honesty. A couple of big sales. Liverpool selling Coutinho, Arsenal selling Ozil. Quite interesting, I suppose. Not too much going on, really. Southampton signing Rui Patricio on deadline day, I do believe. So quite interesting. No major deals, I suppose, for players coming in. But we did indeed sign Singh. I forgot his last name. That's how irrelevant it is. I forgot his last name and I just signed him. I don't even want to press X. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what I do now. If I can't get these hours back, it's gone. There's no reset button. But I still don't want to press X because I don't want to confirm Jackie Chan signing for us. I don't know why I did that. It's not the fact I signed Jackie Chan that upsets me. It's the fact I did this. Why 5 grand Docs, top 5 grand. That's all it was. £5,000. It would probably have not made a difference. It might have done, and that's what you were gambling on. That might have done. But you could have played it safe and got in Tyler Roberts, Jeremy Boga, or Marcus Rashford. But oh no, you wanted to go for the big guns and try and sign Bernardi on a 1-year loan when it may not even mattered. Your maths is so bad you probably would have miscalculated and you would have been like £5,000 million short or something, and you put in an extra 5 grand at a counter offer and they came back and said no. And who have you got instead of those players you could have signed on loan? Jackie Chan Singh. That's who you've got, Jackie Chan Singh. That's it. I'm done. I'm actually done with myself. I'm not done with you guys. I'm not done with this project. No, we're sticking out now. We're sticking out. There's no stopping now. There's no stopping. It's over. You know, we're going for it now. We've got 19, not even 90 games. We've got 15 games to save our season. Training injury. Not Ricketts! Oh, for goodness. Actually, no, it's Ricketts. I don't really mind. I was about to lose it there, but come to think of it, of all the players I would want to get an injury, it's probably Tosaint Ricketts. Mr. I can't score any goals, just run for the entire 90 minutes and hope that's good enough. Ricketts has pulled his hip flexor. That's the only thing he's pulled all season long, mate. He's gone. Fine. That's fine. He's out for 7 days. You know who's coming in? Do you know who's coming in? Jackie Chan Singh, who's grown a rating. So, yeah, I think I've won somehow. Right then, Jackie Chan, you didn't expect this, did ya? You didn't expect this. You've been thrown into the first 11 because of Tosaint Ricketts' injury. You're in the first 11 for the next game against Arsenal at home. You better pull a Marcus Rashford, son, because we could have signed him instead of you. I just love how this all works out. I just love this, I really do. Not only did we not sign one of those better strikers, our second highest striker gets an injury for 7 days. Straight afterwards. The day afterwards that happens. Unbelievable timing. Why did I sign a youth scout? Why did I sign a youth scout? That guy's got 68 to 92 potential, but we can't even sign him to our academy. Oh, my word. I know this is the first time I've ever done something like this, so I think you can forgive me for messing up a few things. But why did I sign a youth scout? This was the biggest waste of money ever. I could have signed 2 Marcus Rashfords without this youth scout. Right then, Jackie boy, you've turned up in a suit, and I'm expecting you to put the hard work in training as well, because you're gonna have to get A's in every single training drill for me to be satisfied with you, Jackie. You're gonna have to get A's in every single training drill. C and B. That's not bad. He's started off quite well. He's grown a rating, and he's shown some effort in training. This could work out okay in the end. Here's a squad report. Enjoy. You can see how the players are currently getting on. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm actually sorry. I'm genuinely sorry that I passed on all of those strikers for Jackie Chan, because I want this series to be interesting. I want it to be funny and exciting and entertaining and unique. And he is unique, but I'm thinking about all the strikers we passed on and just thinking that every single one would have been better than him. And I could have sold a player to bring in one as well as him, and I bottled that as well. I bottled 2 things on deadline day, which I had complete control over. I bottled them both. And this is what the league table looks like with 15 games to go. Swansea and Newcastle both have a game in hand on us, as do Stoke and Norwich. And it's looking quite glum for Bray Wanderers right now, but do you know what? I'm still hopeful. And you never know. Things could still turn up. Hopefully. And that is going to be today's episode of Saving Bray as well, so I want to say a massive thank you for watching, guys. I really hope you have enjoyed it. If you have enjoyed today's episode, then please do consider leaving likes, it's of course much appreciated, and really help my channel out as well. I'm sorry that I bottled deadline day, sort of, but in the next episode, we are going to see the debut of Jackie Chan against Arsenal, and maybe he will pull a Marcus Rashford and score twice on his home debut in the Premier League. I mean, I know if I wanted someone to do a Marcus Rashford, and I could have signed Marcus Rashford, it would have made more sense to sign Marcus Rashford, but he wasn't wearing a suit, so, you know, I think we can all agree that it's an easy mistake to make. Right? Guys?